Well, real quick, how do y'all feel about Starfield being nowhere on that list? Like,
I mean, here's the snubs too. I'll put the snubs up right now.
Yeah,
Go
but
ahead.
Okay.
I definitely want to talk about the snubs because this 2023, there's so much heat
It's
this year.
tough. It's tough. It was a tough competition.
It's a tough competition, and I think that's why you start to split hairs with like Alan Wake and these, right? But like, look at the snubs. You got Starfield, super snub for me. Hogwarts, Diablo. Oh, Jordy, you know Final Fantasy 16. She was standing on business with that all year. Armored Core 6, which looks super fun.
It does. I do wanna
And
play it.
Street Fighter 6, which I was sunning all y'all in. Just to put that in. So
I mean, Street Fighter 6 has been like known as one of the like greatest fighting games in the last couple of years.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Yes.
for it to come out this year and not get the nomination.
Miss Jordy in the chat.
Jordy in the chat.
Welcome to
she meant to say hey, but that
Jamaica
pina colada kicked in.
Right.
She said highway. AKA I'm gone.
She said I was absolutely standing on business. She was standing on business.
I was on her side, and then she took shots at Resident Evil 4.
Yeah.
I actually DM'd her like, "Hey, I'm so sorry, Final Fantasy 16 didn't get that nomination." She posted a video later talking about why is Resident Evil 4 got that nomination. I was like, "Hey, I was on your side until you did that. Don't do that. Don't come for Resident Evil."
So I mean, look, what I said before was, in my opinion, if the remake is new, is like it changed the game enough, right? Where it's like this is in 2023 a 10 out of 10 game, then it should be on there.
There's a difference between a remake and a remaster. That's
Right,
really what
right,
it is. It's a
right,
difference
yeah.
between a remake and a remaster.
Right.
There's
That's a
two different-
bar.
There's
That's a
two
bar.
different words.
That's what I
100%.
was actually.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I was trying to think of,
Yeah.
and I wasn't smart enough to think of that. But
No,
that's
I just-
exactly
yeah,
what.
That's exactly like they really like release things that are called remastered. That's just a little bit better graphics and
Yeah.
a little bit updated performance. But at the end of the day, same game.
Yeah, but
A
this is not.
remake is a completely from scratch, start over, make the game all over again.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Metroid Prime was a remastered.
Exactly.
You know, Dead Space was a remake,
Dead
which
Ma-
also
Dead Space was a
got
remake.
snubbed.
It did. That did come out this year.
That
Yeah,
did, yeah.
I got a 10 out of 10.
I know we didn't ask. So what is the biggest snub of this year? Chat, you guys chime in too. What is the biggest video game snub of 2023?
I'm on Jordy's side, to be fair. I am on Jordy's
16?
side.
Okay.
I am on Jordy's side with the 16. I think Alan Wake 2 should not. I mean, I haven't played it yet. That's another reason why it's on my list.
Yeah.
But, I really think 16 got snubs.
I think. I mean, I haven't played Dead Space, but I mean I think that's the biggest snub because I mean it got a 10 out of 10. It got all these accolades. Like everyone was saying, it was just fire. But it came out so early.
Recency bias, man. It's
Yeah,
crazy.
you know,
Recency
like
bias.
it should be there. And I mean, maybe they didn't want to have 2 remakes, but it should be there instead of Super Mario Bros. Wonder.
Definitely.
The only thing with Alan Wake, which I said last time, is that people are saying that there's a lot of revolutionary things happening there, which I can see if it's like, okay, this is a game that's clearly a step above others in its genre. That it's like, okay. I mean, so that's the discourse I'm hearing. Super Mario Bros. Wonder, that's ridiculous. It's a great game. It's cool.
Yeah.
But come on.
I mean, it's another Super Mario Bros. game.
Yeah,
you
it's
know what I
not-
mean?
yeah.
It's a 2D Super Mario Bros. game. I'm gonna say they all play the same, but they're pretty. The
The formula's there.
The formula's there. They do
30 plus years.
That. Exactly. They've been doing that for a long time.
I might go on a little bit of a limb here, but I think Hogwarts Legacy was super snubbed. I thought it was.
Okay.
I thought it was a good. I thought it was a great game, and not only that,
Did
that
you finish
game.
it?
Huh? Did I finish it? I mean, there's a lot of games I don't finish, so that's not the telltale
You're right,
side.
you're right,
That's not the telltale side.
You're
But
right.
I just felt like that game revamped the whole Harry Potter franchise. Like coming off of that, they got Daniel Radcliffe. They got the original cast coming back. Like let's be honest, J.K. Rowling, she kind of put her franchise in a body bag with some of the stuff she said. But
I'll leave it at this. Like Harry Potter was such a big thing that it actually got a life of itself. Like you can separate the art from the artist. There's not many things that get that big of a life.
Yeah.
So it was kind of easy to separate those two.
Yeah.
To me.
Yeah, no, I can agree that.
Yeah.
But you also like the new movies, like the Fantastic Beasts, they weren't really hitting like
No, they
that.
weren't.
But
No.
this game kind of did for Harry Potter what I feel like Cyberpunk Phantom Liberty did for the Edge Runner did for the Cyberpunk
franchise.
Like
Yeah,
it just kind of built up that excitement around the IP again.
You're right. You're absolutely right.
It did.